All right, so I'm assuming that we're live, right? This is the first time I used Twitch to do any of like the stream, so I am actually going to wait a few seconds to see the viewers and all that. Kind of like at least like even if there's just like one person like watching, because I want to test out a few things. Um, and before I go any further, just let me know. Matter of fact, let me just tap it real quick. So do that. Let me know if y'all can hear me. And I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few seconds before I officially start. But I guess while I wait, I will say that this is just a test stream. This is just to see, if things look how I'm hoping that they look. So I see there's two people in here. I can't see who is in here. So if y'all can say something on the live chat, if I know you, even better because it lets me know who all is in here, and it's easier for me to like manage the situation. But if I don't know you and this is the first time you're visiting or whatever, also just let me know if you can just hear me at least. Um, First time trying Twitch to stream anything, so just wanted to test out a few visuals and all that and see how it works. See if I like how it feels. The interface is pretty user friendly, so I'll so far so good as far as that goes. Um, However, the interaction. Let me see. Multi-stream. So there's three people in here. If y'all can say something in the live chat, that'll be great. Because again, this is the first time using Twitch to stream anything. It's usually just YouTube or StreamYard or something like that. But because of the amount of options that Twitch has to offer with the widgets and all that, I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to see how it works and get a feel for it. So, oh, okay. I see Alexis the Nexus here, Alice Idra, Alien Gathering, and MetaViews. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know that you could check the people with that little button right there. Oh, okay, okay. So I see Charmanian's here. I see 502 Underground. Okay, okay. So far so good. So far so good. I guess hmm, I'll just leave it here. I guess for now. All right. So I guess I'll start. Again, this is just a test stream. So um, you know, chill stream, just testing a few things out. But I guess I'll just officially start now. You know, as always, what up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ from the crew of VISIONEYEView. All right. And tonight's test stream is Backburner. What's up? What's going on, Backburner? See, this is. I kind of wished I could see some of the stuff that I like the widgets and stuff that I added. I don't know how this works because I know I added a few widgets on here and I can't. Oh, Charmaine. All right, I got you, Charmaine. Blessings and love to every single one of you guys. Blessings and love. And thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Thank you for, taking out of your busy schedule to be here with me. I appreciate it. I really do. You could literally be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. But yeah, so Charmaine is here, Backburner is here, 502 is here, and a few other people that I'm not completely sure who they are, but I guess they're first time viewers. And if that's the case, thanks for checking me out. So a few things I actually want to do share with you guys. Let me know if y'all can see this on screen because again, this is completely new to me. I don't know if it's gonna show. I don't know if it's gonna like whatever. So let me know what y'all see. Let me know what y'all see right there. Do y'all see like a Instagram page or a YouTube page? Because I have something over here setup, but I see something else on screen. So I don't know if y'all see the same thing I'm seeing. And if that's the case, I can change it, I guess. I'm gonna say, y'all see the Instagram profile right now? Let me know. Let me know if y'all see the Instagram profile. What about now, back burner? Because I did change it, so I don't know if it's still stuck on the YouTube page or if it's showing the Instagram right now. On my side, it's showing the Instagram. Okay, good, good. So I guess there's like a little lag. Huh. That's a little worrisome because I kind of set up a few things earlier accordingly, and I guess now I have to just go with the flow. But okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up is, yeah, I need if you're following the channel, right? If you're following the VISIONEYEVIEW TV, then I really hope you're also following the Instagram profile. I've kind of like stopped posting a few days back just to kind of like give myself a break. But usually I either post something original on there or I share something that I posted on TikTok onto Instagram or vice versa. So, if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. VISIONEYEVIEW TV, all right? And then I guess I'm going to have to fix this one too just to give you guys, boom. All right, so that's the Twitter, all right, for the profile. I don't do a lot of tweeting on Twitter, but I do follow certain people just out of sake of the job, right, and work purposes. So, some of these people, I hate the fact that I have to follow them, but I follow them because, you never know when something crazy goes down and it's good, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like talk about it and, share your opinion or your views on it. So, sadly, I follow people like BB on here and, yeah, what you can see right here, basically. So, but, yeah, if you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead and do that ASAP as well, all right? And I do believe now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all can see this. This is the YouTube page of A Call for Judgment. And I do want to share this video real quick with you guys, just in case you're not following him already. Because if you're following him already, then you already saw this earlier. But sadly, as crazy of a big community that he has, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people that should be following him are following him. So sadly, that's the case. I'm going to hit play on the video.
If you are wondering why everything going on in the world feels so terribly off, then you have come to the right place. A veil has been put over the eyes of humanity. Evil people in high places have been hiding the truth in plain sight and building a false reality on lies and deception for far too long. And now, their time is coming to an end. It's time to fight back, to wake up, and to begin an uprising. Now is a time for judgment.
Royston Potter.
This is a time for judgment. Welcome to today's show. I've talked about all the precursors to this with technology in our home. The Alexa, right? Having things control things. In other words, taking humans out of the equation and saying, oh, well, the Alexa can turn on my lights and turn on my oven and wipe my rear end and, I'll get a Nest. Right? You know what the Nest is? For those of you who don't know, the thermostats that are Wi-Fi controlled, because you don't want to have to go downstairs and actually turn the thermostat. So they've made them Wi-Fi friendly. So if you're in your bed, or you don't want to go out in the hall or you don't want to get out of the bed, you could just do it on your phone. You could sleep with your 5G right by your head and, continue to deteriorate your brain and give you depression and everything else and anxiety and panic attacks. But at the same time, at least you could turn your air on or your heat on. Well, I should say, could have turned your air or your heat on. So most of you have seen the stuff going on in California. That is all predictive programming. It's happening, but it's a precursor for what they're going to do with the climate. Now, they're going to control everything in our lives, including where we can drive. They could shut your car off from a distance. And guess what? If you don't start listening to what they say, like in California, that's a test run. That's what they call a test run. They told everybody, and they didn't tell everybody, they asked everybody to please turn your thermostat to 78 degrees. That's what they said. It's blazing hot out, and they go, turn it to 78, be a good person because our power grid can't handle it. So a lot of people were just like, this is ridiculous. Why can't our power grid handle it? You're the ones who are pushing us to green energy. And at the same time, you know that the governor, Gavin Newsom, there was not obliging listening to his own rules because he was wearing a sweatshirt and he clearly was indoors, right? What they do is they tell you that, and then they want to watch how many people do it. And they do, because they can monitor, electricity, monitor your thermostat, et cetera, et cetera. So the future, they're not going to be able to get a thermostat that's not digital. I'm pretty sure that a lot of places don't even sell them anymore. Like, you have to go on eBay to find one, to get one, and it might not even work with your wiring in your home if you move to a new home or an apartment. So for the most part, you're going to be screwed. So what that means is that whether you want to listen to what they say about turning off your power every Friday or every Saturday, putting your air condition on 80 degrees in 100-degree weather, or in the winter, freezing to death and getting hypothermia, well, if you don't listen, they'll just manually do it themselves. That's what it's leading towards. But for now in Switzerland, if you don't listen, well, you could possibly go to prison. That's right. You could possibly go to jail. And it's funny because this story's been out for a little bit, like a few days, as of me recording this. And already the story has been buried by all the fake fact-checking propaganda sites like Snopes. I mean, the ultimate trash, gutter trash, written by gutter human beings who aren't even human, who help the government bury these types of stories because people go,
all right, so I paused it right there. I really hope y'all were able to hear the audio on the video and what he was talking about. But one of the reasons why I wanted to pause is to make sure that you guys could hear what he was saying, and also to kind of do a little commentary. So, sadly, the United States of America is becoming the C word of America. Okay, and you fill in the blank of America. And it is, listen, sad is an understatement, okay? Like, what's going on and what's been going on for the past 2 years, and what will continue to happen for God knows how long. These are the times that you need to pretty much stay your ground and, pretty much be firm in your faith and be firm as a critical thinking person, and hang in there, because it's only going to get worse. And that's not me being a pessimist. That's me being a realist. Things will only go from bad to worse. It's biblical prophecy, and we've seen biblical prophecy being pretty much fulfilled every single day. So, Gabby girl, what's going on, Gabby girl? Good having you. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I mean, the world is becoming more and more weird. My sister actually mentioned to me, I think it was yesterday, how in Illinois they are starting to pass this law where there's no bail money needed to, you know what I'm saying? For someone who has been detained in jail or whatever, for whatever reason, whether they're gonna actually take him in for good, or he's awaiting trial or whatever the case, there's now no bail needed. So, like she said, it goes both ways. It's a good and bad thing, because it's good for the people who don't have the money to bail themselves out, right? And who didn't do anything and who are just awaiting a trial or waiting, you know what I'm saying, for whatever investigation to go on. But for the criminals and people who did do something, You know what I'm saying? Like, gonna be let out on the loose while they wait for trial or further investigation. That's a dangerous game to play. And if that's already going on in Illinois, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure at some point, eventually, whether it be weeks, months, or years from now, it's gonna spread like wildfire to the other states. And it kind of makes you wonder. And please take care of. Hmm. Oh, Illinois, yeah. Especially places like Chirac and all that, right? But it kind of like reminds me of, I think it was like a year ago or something like that, where because of the C word, they were letting prisoners like out on the loose, basically, or some of them escaped or something like that. It was weird. It was a weird time. Like a few or a bunch, actually, a bunch of like prisoners had escaped or something along those lines. It was crazy, boy. It was crazy and scary because you know what I'm saying. You don't know who's out on the loose. You don't know if it's like the innocent people who are locked up. You know what I'm saying, with like no crime against them. Which I'm pretty sure those, for the most part, they stayed. That I don't think they're gonna make things worse on themselves. But for like actual criminals to be either let out on the loose or have escaped and be on the loose, nah, man, it's crazy. But this video is just basically showing how um, America keeps becoming more and more like countries that they were against uh, decades ago, right? People who we were trying to look nothing alike or have nothing in common with. Now it's getting to the point where we're either very similar or worse than those other countries that we were trying to not, you know what I'm saying, look like. So, but let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see. Okay, y'all can see the background, right? 502. You said George Soros funded anarchy. Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna see if I can. Now I don't have the video on me right now, but so one of the songs of one of the Christian rappers that I listened to, um, you know, y'all know who it is, like Redimido. I've talked about Redimido a bunch of times in the past, and I've shared some of his music in the past as well. But it's funny because he's someone that I look up to a certain extent because he doesn't care to be politically correct. He doesn't care to, you know what I'm saying? He says things just like it is. He says everything that's on his mind. He speaks his opinion. He voices his concerns, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, having to like be politically correct. And he's a black skinned, um, Hispanic, you know, Latin American Hispanic, that you could anyone would easily confuse with or mistake with like an African American. He's like you know he's dark skinned, and he's like, I'm not BLM, I'm ALM, right? And then he goes on to say, and I'm black. So what are you gonna tell me? And I'm like, yo, that is some deep, powerful stuff, man. And like that's the thing. Unless you're within the confines or the category of who's supposedly being like, you know, um, what's the word, disrespected or something. It's like you have no voice, right? Kind of like the whole R versus W thing, right? Like if you're not a female, you don't have a voice, or you don't have your opinion doesn't count, right? But man, do I love it when certain females speak up, you know what I'm saying, against the whole mass murder of a certain thing, right? It's so refreshing to me when females like speak up and actually try to protect another human being, all right? It's just so beautiful. So same thing with him. He is black skinned, he's like dark skinned, and he's saying, I'm not BLM, I'm ALM. You know, and that speaks so much volumes when it comes from someone like him. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. You know, you would think, but yeah, man, Yeah, no, us Hispanics, bro, like we a diverse tribe. We come in all colors and shapes, and it's crazy. I love my people. I love my Hispanic community. I love Latin America. I love every single one of us because our genetics and our appearance is so diverse and so mm, out of this world that it's just like wow, like there's people that I know that if I didn't know like beforehand and didn't grow up with them, I would have easily mistaken them for like a white person. And but sometimes they're even more like Puerto Rican or Hispanic than I am, and I'm whoa, that's kind of like creepy, like in a good way though, you know. Obsolete shit. Yeah, I know. Amen, amen. Yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think of this new setup because I honestly I can't tell from my end if some of this stuff is like working and I don't know. I can only see like my screen and kind of like what I'm sharing as far as like the media stuff that I'm sharing. But I don't know if everything else is like popping up on the screen like I'm hoping it does. We're all the same on the inside. Yep. And that's the thing. Like the whole point of all humans are created equal. That's the truth right there. It's like you know what I'm saying? We all have the same stuff on the inside. We all have feelings. We all have aspirations. We all have dreams. We all have goals. We all have, you know what I'm saying? The things that actually define us as individuals. Audio and visuals are fine. All right. Good. Good. I mean, I'm only asking again because I kind of like added some widgets on my end and I can't tell if they're like functioning. So that's why I'm a little like, not like completely satisfied, I guess. But it is what it is. Um, hmm. Let's see. Hmm. I guess I won't play around too much with it. Yeah, that's one of the things that I added onto like the actual like layout. So I appreciate that. Thanks for noticing little things like that. I appreciate it. Um, hmm. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because I was kind of like expecting something else on my end, but I'm not seeing it. But it is what it is, I guess. Can't really get too mad. Um, hmm. All right, change the subject because if I get stuck on what I can see and can't see, I'm gonna be all here like just baffled all night. Premieres tonight at the same time. Wait, what? What do you mean? All of your premieres. What are you talking about? You man, are you cheating on me? Boy, are you cheating on me? Are you watching one of the catches right now? I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. You do what you got to do, man. I can't get mad at you. The fact that you're even here is a huge blessing to me, so I appreciate it. Um, let me refresh the chat. The chat. See, I'm trying so hard to get used to the setup, bro, because on StreamYard and on YouTube is like one thing, and then on here is the layout on my end as like the person streaming is like so different. And don't get me wrong, it looks nice and it looks clean and it looks like user friendly to a certain extent. But when you're already used to something and then you switch it up and you like using something else, it just becomes a little. That's a little bit like weird and takes a lot of getting used to, I guess. So see, and I see people here that I don't see in the actual live chat. Oh, got you. Okay, okay. You put your permission. Man, hold up. Let me Let me see if I can't do something about that. Give me 1 second, bro. I'm gonna see if I can actually share. Bear with me, all right? Bear with me. Just hang in there. Let me copy. Damn. Okay. Oh my god, I feel so terrible, bro. Because with the VISIONEYEVIEW TV account, I was not subscribed to you. I know with like my JDQ account I was, but okay. We're gonna share some of 502 Underground's content real quick, just for like a minute or two, and then I'm gonna try to switch over to StreamYard because I know Geeko wanted to like potentially talk about a few things, so we'll see. Yeah, man, no, I see you. But hey, just letting you know, I just subscribed from my VISIONEYEVIEW TV account. I subscribe to your channel. Just letting you know. All right. Let me see how I can. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm about to change it up. Where are you? There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, they're all short videos, which is good because it's not. Thankfully, it's not like me. You got like hour-long videos. You know, like, well, I'm not sharing all that, but I am gonna share some of this though. So give me like 1 second. Let's do this one. That was pretty damn loud. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. So real quick, just for anyone who's asking or wondering, all right, that video is from 502 Underground Media on YouTube. All right. I already give them a sub. Turn bell notifications to all. Look at this. Look at this. Motorcycle, drag races. I mean, come on, man. I feel terrible, my guy, that I have not been showing your channel as much love as I should be. So I apologize a thousand times for that. My bad. And for those of you who didn't know, there was a season of my life, in my life when I was younger. Not that I'm not young right now, because I'm still young. But when I was younger, I used to be into all this stuff, man. I used to love like watching drag races. Never got into it myself, but I used to love watching it. I used to, enjoy the whole like vibe of like the place and the the cars. Not so much the noise. I'm not a big fan of the noise, but you know what I'm saying, as far as like the actual races and watching the cars go like super fast and just like it's I always found it interesting. So my man, I'm going to try to every now and then plug some of your content on the community tab. But yeah, man, I'm going to go back to this. All right, so I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to say goodbye right now off of here, and because I just wanted to like just see how it looked on off of Twitch. And I was expecting something different. I was expecting something that I don't see right now. But it is what it is. Can't get mad, Like I mean, I really cannot get mad because it still looks nice. It just I don't know. I was expecting a little more, but I mean, I do have to just end the stream and then rewatch it because I'm only seeing things from my point of view. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know. On there from car shows. I even have pictures compiled into videos on there from car shows. Yes, sir. That sounds good to me. That sounds nice. All right. But yeah, I am gonna peace out because I'm gonna see if my cousin is still gonna be up for the actual show tonight. And if not, then I'll call it a night and hopefully get things going tomorrow. But again, this is just to test things out and see how they looked because again, the amount of plugins that I have on my side, like plugged in, and the fact that I don't see any of them like functioning is what has me a little confused. But, interesting, interesting that you said that. Looks like I am gonna have to like finish the stream and watch it back. But yeah, man. All right, y'all stay blessed and I'll try to let you guys know on Instagram or whatever to see if we are going to go again live, like my cousin and myself, or if tomorrow's another day, and we'll leave it at that. But if I do stream tomorrow, it's going to be like multiple streams. I am going to be streaming from like the main, your boy JDQ channel, and this one. I'd say almost back to back, around the afternoon or early afternoon. So just stay tuned, all right? And for those of you on Twitch that came across the channel, you know what I'm saying? I know because this was like a test stream, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, what's this guy talking about? Who is he? Where'd he come from? I promise you, the regular content that we share on the actual channel is a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more interesting and all that. So don't be too harsh. Like, give it a chance. I guess follow me on here on Twitch if you haven't already. And yeah, for those of you who are here or were here, God bless every single one of you guys. I really do appreciate the love and support you always show me, whether it be here, YouTube, StreamYard, whatever. Doesn't matter. The fact that you take out of your time to be here with me means a lot to me and the team. So blessings to every single one of you. 502, Backburner. I can't see all of y'all because I accidentally refreshed the chat. But Gabby Girl, PHI. Who else? Lexus the Nexus, Alicidra, Alien Gathering, MetaViews, Paula Arrigi. Yeah, all that. I mean, y'all stay